Let's do it. We are live. We are live. Let's just get my little camera sorted. All right, let's get going. Are we ready to rumble? It's marching into March this morning. Off we go. Let's go. Let's get fired up and let's go going into the new month. New month, new month. Let's see who's joining me this morning. Who's coming on? Are you ready for it? Did you do all the tasks that we said yesterday? All the things that we spoke about yesterday? Julia, good morning. Good to see you. Good morning, Sophie. Are we ready for new month? Are you excited about your new month? Do you feel like you've got lots on March? Let me know if you've got a lot of things planned. Let's see where we've got to, which way we've got to look at this month. Have we got loads of stuff planned? It's starting to go into, obviously, heading towards Easter. Traveling, okay. Morning, Jill. So, yeah, we've got lots of things planned, have you, as you're going into this? We've got the best time of year now. This is the best month to start to get everything smashed, because light nights are coming in, early morning, start light morning, so we can get out and start to wake up a little bit earlier, maybe 15 minutes to get a little bit extra in. We can stay out and do some walks, fitness, play tennis, whatever it is that you're doing a little bit later, so we can start to really build our stamina up, start to build stamina up at this time of the year. That's what we want to do. I've got my 3-day fitness event at the end of the month, and that is my target this month, is to really get my stamina up. By the time I go there, I need to be on my A game, really on my A game, to be able to cope with 3 days of fitness. And I love this time of year because it really gives a strong focus. So have you got your strong focus? This is the first thing we need to know. Have we got the strong focus? Did you go over those questions? If you didn't, or sent out yesterday, write them down, have a look. We need to put to bed what you did last month. So yeah, even if it's just making one statement somewhere in a book or on your phone about the month of February, how you felt about it, what you smashed, what you feel you need to work on a little bit more for March. So we're going to look at the reasons why you want something. That's the most important thing to reassess as we start. We're going to do the whoop again. You've got to write down your whoop, your wishes, the obstacles, the outcome you want, and how to plan the solutions around that. So get your diaries out at some point in the very start of March. Don't let days drift, because we want to make the most of every single day that we're on this planet. We want to really, really feel good about it. And even if that's like the most of it today that I want to do is to chill, do nothing, but I'm really going to enjoy this day. And that is what I mean. It is going out there, changing the world. Unless you want to go and change the world, you may want to. But remember, the world gets changed little by little, not by big action usually. It's little by little steps. So you can do consistent stuff to change the world, definitely. So let's have a look. It's simple. It's simple stuff. And I know we're all there, really. We all are. We just have to keep reminding ourselves, tweaking it a little bit more, and becoming a little bit better, a little bit stronger in everything. So it's simple, isn't it? Move. That's all you've got to do. Move, keep moving. That's important, to move. Eat right, eat natural. That's it. Good quality stuffing. No skipping meals. No skipping meals. I know that you have to have sometimes we have to adapt and have some things that we don't particularly like. So accept that you do it. Don't shy away from, or think that's it. I've blown it. I've gone out and it's nothing happening. Just keep trying to do your very best. That's all. And not for weight loss, but for your body, for your nutrition. And I like, every day I hear like stories, and it's if you eat right, you're going to be feeling on your A game. It's all about eat and sleep. So again, sleep, but don't get over worried. So move, eat, sleep, simple stuff. Drink water. Don't overcomplicate it. That's all it is. Let's get this into our minds that it is so simple. You've become a habit now. So remember the things that have like, whether you can or you can't, you are right. So how's it going up on in here? What are you saying to yourself? Let's tune back in with that. Are you turning your volume down on your negativity? Turning the volume up on the positivity? Make sure that you're doing that. So one of the things that I do see, is like that about how we can manage stress quite well when we know it's sort of coming. So we're starting to be able to get more skilled with that, right? We know this is going to be a bit of a stressful month. So yeah, that's it. a great tune. Yeah, it is. Move, eat, sleep, repeat. That's it. I'm going to see Fatboy Slim on Friday. Woo! It's one of my favourite nights of the year. Eat, sleep, move, repeat. That's it. So, one of the things, we know how to handle stress as we're moving forward. So now a lot of the stress I see with high blood pressure and stuff is that the immediate reaction to when somebody asks a question or when you see somebody doing something close to you, how fast we react and feel the blood pressure rise because we want to go, what the hell are you doing? So let's look at that, because I do see, and when I'm chatting to different people, that I see that the irritation is bubbling underneath, and we need to try and manage that better. And plus myself, I'm doing this as well because myself, I see that there's certain times it's easy to manage stress when you know it's coming. But that initial, when somebody's done something that you think is, what the hell are you doing? It's that allowing the blood pressure to rise and bang it down. So let's take a look at that, a bit of anger and stress management in ourselves, because it's not good for us. This is the one that we know stress is a killer, and how we can handle our reactions is going to be something that we need to start to work on and really try to look at it. It's good, don't get me wrong, because often a suppressed anger is one that's going to create internal worry. So sometimes getting it out there is good, but look at the ways that we can get rid of that anger, and we can go off. And so you haven't got to keep it within. It's just that looking about how we are responding and whether we are aggravating situations, and then they are becoming more stressful on ourselves. I'm in a situation at the moment and I'm having to go to zip. I can't. I've got to zip it up, and a clear cut things that are in my mind. Why can't you do this? Why can you not do this? And it's like, but not everybody's like us. That's the thing, isn't it? So let's take the pause. Let's learn to take the pause. We don't need to immediately respond to anything. We don't need to have an immediate response. We can say, actually, you know what? I need a little bit of time to think about this, and then I'm going to come back and give you an answer. So you move away and keep that calmness within you rather than that high blood pressure, because this is the thing that causes heart disease. We want to try and eliminate that. And we talk a lot about the food and everything else, but the way that we are reacting internally to stresses, maybe you're handling that all right, maybe that's it. But there are a lot of stresses, and our tolerance levels start to diminish, I think, the more that we see repeated stuff going over and over again, that we think, why can't you get it? But it's like, right, don't be in a rush to respond to things. Take the pause, take yourself for a walk, take yourself for a run, move away from the situation, think things through. remember that not everybody gets it. You've got to give people time to let things sink in, and this is happening a lot. And and people obviously they have the same thoughts with us, but we don't want this stress to be the worst thing that's going to do to create our problems within our internal system. So yes, so this week we've got to focus on how fast that we are exploding, and how we're handling that. So just observe, be an observer of the explosions that are going on, or whether you're keeping it in that dark depths of the belly and it needs to come out and be gone. But how we can handle that rather than just focusing on these stressors that we know it's going to be a stressful week at work. How are we going to do that? Manic month, Manic March. No, we're going to have a Manic March. We're marching into March. We are going to be fully controlled. So let's have a look at measuring yourself as well. Are we going to weigh measure at the beginning of this month? Have you done that lately? Have you done it? Let's make this measured March. So have a look, get your watches out again, make sure that you are tracking stuff so that you can get a good idea of your progress, because being measured is motivational, isn't it? Being measured is motivational. If you don't measure, you don't know your progress. So yeah, you'll weigh this morning. Good stuff. Good stuff. So weigh, measure, take your photos. They are the biggest one to make us want to change those photos, I feel, when you do those, especially the back shots. I like the back shots. So if you're feeling like that you're not moving forward in a little area that you want to, if that's the weight loss or the body shape changes, then come on, let's get it measurable. Let's do that. And move forward. The other thing I was going to talk about is, it's a great time to, as we said last week, we were spring cleaning. Now, last week, I've got all my stuff. I was putting my stuff on Vinted, making just a couple of quid on a few items. Now, this plan, ongoing, you can stay on it. If you want, we're going to do monthly subscription. I think it's £54 a month. You can be making that on Vinted. We can make that cash challenge. That can be paying for this. So dig stuff out that you need to get gone. And yeah, you can do a donate box. You can do a bag for you that you've got to keep, and then do a sales bag. Let's find a sales bag. Vinted's so easy to do. Download the app. All you do is bag it up and you take it across to a Yodel point in every point or whatever. So I think we've got one across the garage. I think there's one there. So there's always one quite close by. You don't pay any postage and packing. The buyer pays that. And all you do is you get the money transferred into your bank at the end of every month. It's so easy. They decide what size parcel. You just tick small, medium, large parcel. They come up with the price for it. The seller pays the price. And all you've got to do, you can start at a price and then you can bring it down. It's so easy to do. Really easy. Have a little go. Let's have a cash challenge. You have a cash challenge. So I've sold 3 items. I've made £10. That doesn't sound a lot, maybe to some. It's a lot to me. That's a hell of a lot to be able to do within 24 hours just by selling what my junk was. I'm talking about old fitness tights that are sold for £2. £2 old fitness tights, Adidas jacket that has never worn, never fit. That sold that for £5. It's really fun as well. It's fun to do. Why not? It's so easy. Just buy some plastic bags that rip the thing off, slap the label on, and away you go. So make cash challenge. Let's have a go at that, shall we? Who's up for that? Let me know who fancies making a bit of extra cash. And always love that one. So there we go. We have it. We're taking the pause. Yes. We are moving, eat, sleep, drink water. Don't overcomplicate it. Let's simplify it. Let's move forward and get going on it. Let's make March fantastic. Who's ready to make March fantastic? It's such a great month, isn't it? The daffodils are coming out, everything growing. It's a growth month. So let's start growing ourselves. Let's go. Have a good one. I'm off for my brekkie. Enjoy. Brill. See you later.